Hello everyone, welcome to our first podcast. So, my name is David, and today we are going to talk about reading habits among young people. So, today we have a special guest here, Ribamar, an English teacher and writer. So, man, it's a pleasure to
My
have
pleasure,
you
man, to be
here.
here.
Yeah. So, let's get started with some questions that I'm going to make for him. So, the first question is, why do many young people read less today?
I think they got distracted, by internet or things like that. So many apps, games, and social medias that we have to distract us today. And so people are not focused anymore in reading books. I think that's the problem.
Yes, that's the problem. I have the same opinion like you. So, how do social media and phones affect reading habits?
As I told you, I think that the habits that we have to being on social medias all day long, watching videos, reacting, commenting, and doing whatever we want to do, except reading, is a big problem. You can use the internet, the technology, social medias in order to boost our habit of reading, in order to find tips, of reading, recommendations of books. We can use social medias to read also. We can find on internet books, digital books, but we don't do this. We use more in order to distract us, in order to be just rolling the screen of the cell phone, and then we are getting distracted by social media, and that is disturbing our habit of reading.
The third question is, why is reading still important in modern times?
Social media, sorry, reading was always important, and today is not different. You know, a philosopher said that the biggest or the most important, the most powerful creation of humanity was the writing, the ability of write. Because like this, we can create like memory by through the books. So if we read, we are having access. We are um, having knowledge, information, perspectives, different perspectives from the past and also the present, different minds. So that's important to read in order to live all the experience, to live all the lives, all the moments that people share with us on the books. And we won't have the opportunity to live it, those experiences in our lives. So we live by reading. It's like we can live different lives if we read. So that's important to get information, to get knowledge, and also to expand our mindset.
Yes, we learn more a lot when we are reading something like literature.
Yeah.
So, what kind of books attract teenagers most today?
Um, I think literature. That's if, in literature, I prefer fantasy like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and other books like those that are very, very amazing. They are beautiful. How the writers wrote them and how they get our attention when we are reading, and it's not distraction. Um, these books give us some different experience that we have to live without living.
So, in my opinion, I really love to read Catholic books and many of literature. So, can digital books help? So, no, that's not the question. So, what happens when a society stops reading?
I'm sorry.
What happens when a society stops reading?
Well, will all of us will become dumb, because our intelligence, the knowledge, the perspective that we got from the past, are what make us, the smarter species in on the world. Like um, almost everything. Oh, actually, everything we know were discovered at the past and are on the books. And if we don't read the books, we won't have this kind of knowledge, this kind of perspectives, thoughts. So we will start again. We will need to start again from the zero, because reading is a way to get knowledge already done. We don't have it to do anymore because it's already done. But in order to have it, we have to read. So if you don't read, you get dumb, dumped, and do you know, like restart the process from the zero.
So, uh, what is? What message would you like to give to young people about books?
It's a difficult that we have of engaging young people on reading habits, but yeah, besides all the difficulties that we have, when we live in a world where we have a lot of social media to distract us, when we have so many things to do all the time, we have homework from school, we have something from our job, so we have so many things to deal with. I think that we gotta try to create this habit by being resilient, trying to read as much as possible in our free time, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, try to find some kind of book that we like literature. It depends on the person, but try to find the kind of book that we like, because like this you'll be not fighting to read, you'll be enjoying the moment of reading, and then it's gonna be fun and also productive. So that's my general advice. But I'd like to recommend some books like The Little Prince, which is my favorite when we talk about literature. The Harry Potter, the Lord of the Ring, and others about fantasy that I think that we engage more than if you go to scientific books or things like that.
Yes. So, guys, that's it. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. So, that's a pleasure to have this man here because, as I told you, he's a writer and teacher at the same time, English teacher, and he's studying mathematics. So, that's it.
Yeah, thank you for your attention and thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
It was a pleasure to be here.